Good morning, YouTube. Working on my 2007 Chevy Avalanche again today. This time, as most of you know, if you've seen my other video, I replaced the positive battery cable on it last year. I was having an intermittent no start, no crank problem, no power to anything. A few weeks ago, I started having a problem with my clock on my radio would just randomly reset itself, and thought it was the battery. Checked that out. The battery was good, the alternator was good, and it was just a very intermittent problem. It'd do it maybe once a week. So then we went up to Iowa over Labor Day weekend to see family and stuff, and coming back we started having a problem with, we were driving down the road, cruise control would kick off, we lose power to some of the outlets. My son has a DVD player they watch his movies on when we're on long road trips. It was cutting in and out. Sometimes the dash lights would light up and the truck would just lose power, but then it'd come right back up. And we stopped for gas at a Walmart, and the truck wouldn't start. So and we had actually had that problem when we were getting ready to leave Iowa too. And I jiggled the positive cable, nothing doing. Jiggled the negative cable and it started up. So it was getting annoying by the time we stopped for gas at the Walmart. So I went in and picked up one of these ends, because like I said, I jiggled it up here by the connector and it started working. So I knew it was probably something in the connector. So I picked up one of these connectors and, as you can see, sort of repaired it. Not a very good job, but considering I only had a few pair of pliers and a pair of wire cutters, I'd say I didn't do too bad. So that fix actually worked. We got all the way back home with no problem. I drove it all week without any problems. So I don't like using these as a permanent fix. I consider them more of a temporary fix. So I had ordered a new cable from Amazon, and there's the part number. And I think it was under $45. I know the dealership wanted well over $100 for it, so obviously I'm not going to pay that. And of course it's the dealership, so, and unfortunately you can't get the factory cable from like AutoZone or O'Reilly's or anything like that, because they just don't have the connectors. There is I'm not exactly sure what it is, but there is a electrical connector. No, it's very hard to see in the sunlight. Right there, it's like a little ring that goes. It's probably some sort of amp meter for the the truck system. So any gear done by on that aren't going to go, and I'm sure if you don't hook that up, you're going to have engine codes. So I got this new one from Amazon though, factory cable, AC Delco. Allegedly it's supposed to be upgraded so that the same problem doesn't occur anymore. So I got it put on. It's pretty simple to, well, I say simple as in there's only 3 connections and it's just basic bolts, but the one underneath the truck is very hard to get to. That's why I didn't record it. It was just too much of a hassle to try to get the camera in the right spot, and there's very little room to work. So but basically all I did was I disconnected it, the old one, from the battery first. I did take off, there's a little cross member here, bracing support. I took that off just to give me a little more room to work. Pulled it off, disconnected that connector. There's a couple of clips I don't know if there's a clip right there. You disconnect that. Right here is where it bolts to your engine block. Just take that out. There is another connector, little wire here, so you want to make sure you get that reconnected. And then it runs all the way down underneath the radiator. I'll get down there, show you as best as I can. And where is it? All right, right there is the bolt. Damn it, man. It comes through the other side. There's also two wires there. The one from your battery, and then there's another ground wire that connects there, so make sure you get those put back on. That is a pain in the butt to get to. I had to jack the truck up and turn the wheels just so I could get at it. You know, I'm sure there's an easier way to get at it. You probably remove the bumper cover, but that's 45 minutes, you know, to remove the bumper. And yeah, sure, it's right there, but then, you know, so... But that was basically it. That should fix my problem. Again, sorry I didn't get it recorded. It was just too much of a hassle to try to record. I had started recording it, and then my phone fell and stuff like that, so I just decided I'd kind of do an overview video after I got it all done. So I hope this helps somebody out with if they have a similar problem. Like I said, I think all the full-size GM trucks have this, are known to have this problem. Like I said, I've had the positive cable on for over a year now. I think actually about a year, and haven't had any problems. So hopefully I'll have good luck with the negative cable, and I won't ever have this problem again. So this video helps you out. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down in the box below, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you.